Subtitle: You'd never guess. Drug dealers stormed in aggressively. Fabio and his wife geared up for a face-off but were terrified by the numerous dealers. Watching her parents shot, Little internally roared, "I must avenge this." Tears welled, yet she held them back. With a gun pointed at her head, she thought, "I won't back down now, I'm already heartbroken." So the fearless little decided to pretend not to understand, while her tiny hand secretly reached under the table. Suddenly, she zipped into the bathroom like a lightning bolt, escaping through the little window. The bald guy shot in frustration, but a concrete slab had. By the time the bad guys caught on, she had already leaped off the wall, looking like a mini ninja. Little hardly seemed 9, her calmness impressed, and her resolve sustained her. She decided to lead a parkour battle across the city, thinking, survive and avenge. Finally shaking off those big guys, she turned around only to find Big Beard back on her tail. Talk about a twist. In a desperate situation, it slipped and unexpectedly dove into the nearby sewer. Even she herself didn't expect it. After escaping, she chose not to call the police. They'd surely heard Louis' whispers. Like a pro, she headed straight to the U.S. Embassy. With her father's guard, she met the contact. 100 worries swirling in her head, but she believed her dad wouldn't lead her astray. She couldn't help but tell, surprising the contact with her overnight leftovers, and pulled out the chip from the gunk, still feeling grossed out. The contact dumbly accepted it, plugged it into the computer, and his face turned serious as he read the content. As her father predicted, Little entered the U.S. with this card and got her passport, staying vigilant. Knowing the stakes, she planned for the worst and pretended to need the bathroom. 10 minutes passed, and the guard began to sense something was off, only for you to have already slipped away. In a foreign land, she hitchhiked to Chicago, the bustling scenery causing a mix of feelings in her heart. Summoning her courage, she slipped into an alley and handed a note to an uncle, who quickly knocked on the hidden door after reading it. Inside, a burly man was interrogating a criminal. The uncle interrupted. "There's a little girl looking for you." His eyes shifted immediately. Upon hearing Emily, the man stopped dead in his tracks. It was Ya's uncle. Their reunion sent Yas tears flowing like all her grievances poured out in tears, and the next day she set a napping record but still never forgot her thirst for. When she told her uncle, "I want to be a hitman," he readily agreed, but turned around to take her to school. Seeing her uncle's plan, Ya's face drooped immediately. She was looking to learn the art of assassination, not boring old math. Uncle smiled. "Learn to survive in the hitman world, use a gun, be smart before needed." Then he practiced shooting at passing cars. While he thought, "Is this the unique way to start school?" However, her uncle warned, to be a great hitman, you need wit, and you'll learn it in class. After hearing this, he promptly grabbed her backpack, and just like that, 15 years zipped by. It was time to get her hitman career started. On a California plaza, 2 cops sipped afternoon tea leisurely when a red car suddenly rushed to them. Before they knew it, a drunk woman got out of the car. It was you from 15 years ago, and she was really wasted. The 2 cops instantly cuffed her and dragged her back to the station, as her bag had no valid ID. Captain could only hold her overnight, waiting until the next day for questioning. Little did they know, this was all part of Ya's scheme. Light fell, and suddenly it woke up. She took off her hairpin to play with her flowing locks. At that moment, her skirt transformed into a stealth outfit, and she used the hairpin to pick the lock, opening the prison door. Twisting the camera, she moved with trendy stealth, becoming the hit girl within the jail. Just as she stealthily entered the police station, she prepped for action. To her, this impenetrable dungeon felt like a video game level, and she filled a cup with water. Quickly using the cup and spoon, she made a timer, activated it, then swiftly climbed into the vent. As the countdown finished, she gracefully leapt over the fan like a cat. Just then, a guard came to, well, you know. Little quietly dealt with him, perfectly covering her tracks. Cleverly duping the security, she smoothly unlocked the cell door, grabbing her weapon to exact her revenge. A target. That infamous rapist. Without hesitation, Little delivered a bullet plane, and the police rushed in, but found only the unconscious guard and the graffiti-tagged corpse. Meanwhile, using the ventilation, it had already slipped through, easily evading the cop search. Then, she swiftly changed outfits and made herself up, prepping for her next move to leave no trace behind. The superior sent Detective Ross to investigate, and as he spotted the markings on the body, he quickly realized the killer was still in the station. He immediately ordered to seal off the exits, but Latoya had already slipped out, casually tossing her gloves aside. Even though she narrowly escaped detection, Ross noticed a pattern. All recent 21 homicide victims shared a distinct background. Each victim shared a unique mark, clearly sending a message. Ross decided to distribute this information far and wide. This caught CIA agent Charlie's attention, who rushed to Louis Mansion. The stage was set for a big show ahead.